Hey, what is up guys, it's ZenPlays here, and today we're back with a different type of video. Today, we're going to be going over the best beginner gear setup for Hypixel Skyblock. And this video is pretty much for all the new players out there who are kind of getting into the game and kind of want to figure out what gear they should go for, what weapons, what tools, what armor, all of that stuff, what other utility things. And yeah, so today we're going to be going over the best armor that beginners should go for, the best weapons, the best pickaxe, and the best utility items and minions to farm for. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing I'm going to go over is the weapon, and as you can see right now I am using the Undead Sword. Now the Undead Sword does 30 damage, and any other extra things are just because of my reforge, but the main key thing is right where it says it right here. It says deals plus 100% damage to skeletons, withers, zombies, and zombie pigmen. Now if you're a beginner, most likely you're going to be farming down in the mines, down in the caves, and a lot of the enemies down in the later levels, such as the Obsidian Sanctuary and the Diamond Reserve, there's zombies and skeletons. So the Undead Sword is pretty much the go-to sword that you want to get if you're going to farm in the caverns. Now, I'm going to show you how you can get the Undead Sword. So, from the spawn portal right here in any of the hubs, if you head back here, and you don't have to use the grappling hook, you could just run back here. There's this neat little person back here called the Weaponsmith. And if you click on him, he sells a ton of different good weapons. You know, you can get an end sword, spider sword, diamond sword if you want to. But the undead sword is right here. It's pretty cheap, only 100 coins. Like, you could probably sell like 100 dirt to one of the merchants and then get the undead sword right off the bat if you're just getting off your island. So it's a very good investment. Now, when it comes to enchants on this undead sword, I happen to have quite a lot of them, as you can see right here. But there really are only a couple enchants that I'd really recommend getting, and those are Sharpness 5, First Strike 4, Experience 3, Luck 5, Looting 3, and Scavenger 3. Now, I know that's a lot of enchants and that might sound like a lot, so if you need a guide on how to enchant weapons, I'll link a couple down in the description, or I could make my own if you guys really want me to make one. But basically, going down the list, Sharpness 5 and First Strike 4 allow you to do a ton more damage to any mobs in the Obsidian Sanctuary, and they just allow you to one-tap them, which is what you ideally want to be going for. Next is Experience 3. And Experience 3 just makes it really easy to grind for levels, and you're going to be grinding for levels if you're going to be enchanting all of your armor, your sword, and your pickaxe, so it's just nice to have Experience 3. Luck 5 makes it so that armor pieces drop more regularly, and this is helpful if you're going for lapis armor, if you're still grinding for that. It makes the pieces drop more regularly. If you're going for miner's armor, that armor will drop more frequently, so it's a nice convenient enchant. Looting 3 just makes it so that mobs drop more whatever drop they have, so the creepers, the sneaky creepers drop more gunpowder, the skeletons drop more bones. It's not really too necessary, but it's just nice to have. And then finally, Scavenger 3 makes it so that each mob drops more coins, so in case you want to use the auction house, which is right over there, to buy one of the other materials for this build, so like your pickaxe, your armor, or whatever, and you don't want to farm for it, Scavenger 3 can make that process of gathering up a ton of coins a lot more easy. Alright, now we're going to get into the pickaxe, which is right here, this diamond pickaxe with efficiency 5, experience 3, fortune 3, smelting touch 1, telekinesis 1. I know that's a lot of enchants, but if we just head over to the deep caverns here, I can kind of show you guys why it's just so good of a pickaxe. And that's just basically because of the way that it has all the necessary enchants on your pickaxe, and it's also a diamond pickaxe, so you can mine every single type of ore. So let's break it down by enchant by enchant. First off, efficiency 5, that's just like a, comfort enchant. You can mine everything super fast. Next thing is experience 3. If we were to mine this coal here, you got like an entire level just from one ore of coal. And that's partly because of the lapis armor enchant, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, experience 3 just makes it so that you get more XP whenever you mine ores that drop XP. So it's pretty convenient if you're grinding for levels and you want to mine stuff to grind for levels. Experience 3 is the enchant you want to go for. Next we have Fortune 3, and this is very convenient as well. So if you take a look at your inventory, you have 46 coal. If you mine this, we have 48, and that's just pretty generic, like everyone knows what Fortune 3 does. Next we have the last two, and that's Smelting Touch 1 and Telekinesis 1, and both of these are very, very, very handy to have on your pickaxe. So if you take a look at this iron, we have 43 iron in a hotbar right now. If we mine an iron, not only does the iron get smelted, like as you can see, like it did right there, but it also goes into your inventory. That's the work of Smelting Touch and Telekinesis working in harmony right there. It's just such a nice combo to have, because you basically don't need to smelt any of your ores, you don't even need to pick them up, you just need to kind of mine them, and then you get all the resources. So, like, yeah, that's pretty much it. This pickaxe is probably, you know, I still use my insane diamond pickaxe. Like, this is my main pickaxe. You know, it's just a nice thing to have, and it's really convenient wherever you go at any stage of the game to have a nice pickaxe. So I'd definitely recommend grinding for this if it's, you know, your first day or week of playing and you want to go for a good pickaxe. This is definitely what you want to go for. And lastly, but not least, we have the armor set, and this is going to be your lapis armor. Now, this armor is definitely better than diamond, and especially with the enchants that I have on it, it's way better than diamond, and it's pretty good. It can last you even into the, you know, even, I want to say into the Blazing Fortress. You have to be a bit careful, but it can at least last you into the Obsidian Sanctuary. You know, you can survive down there, and that's what makes this set so good. So, if you're wondering how to get the lapis armor, it's just down here in the lapis quarry. You're gonna have to kill these lapis zombies. Now, if you've made the really good sword, if you made this undead sword, then you should be able to come down here and one-tap these guys. So you can survive down here with diamond armor, or yeah, probably diamond armor, and just kind of go down here, one-tap these guys, keep farming until they drop it. Having the luck enchant on your sword, as I mentioned earlier, gives you a better drop chance. But yeah, basically, lapis armor is really good because it gives you more health, and it also has this set bonus. Not only just the health, but it says each piece of this armor grants 50% bonus XP when mining ores, and basically what that guarantees is that as you mine ores, you gain a lot more experience than you normally will, and it caps out at 200 if you have all 4 pieces of the set. So basically you're getting 4 times the XP for mining ores, which allows you to, you know, get XP really fast, and you can put all those enchants on your sword or pickaxe that much faster. Now, as for the enchants on the lapis armor, I just have a standard growth 5, prot 5, thorns 3, and you can read all the stats. They're pretty much all the same. But growth 5 is great. It gives extra health. As you can see in the bottom, my health is up to 514, which is not as high as it normally would be if you didn't have the growth enchant. I think I'd be down another like 200 if I didn't have the growth enchant. I'd only be at like 300 health. So growth is very helpful. It allows you to take an extra like 5 or 6 hits down in the lapis quarry, and another like 2 or 3 down in the Obsidian Sanctuary if you have full growth versus no growth. So I definitely recommend going for that as your first enchant on the armor. Growth 5 normally comes with not prot, but thorns 3, and you know, thorns is just nice to have. It doesn't activate all the time, as you can see here, and it only does like 9% of the damage back, but it's still nice to have because in case you do end up getting caught off guard or you're AFK or whatever, thorns can save you from dying. So, you know, you definitely should consider going for it if you didn't get it with growth, but most of the time you will. And then the last thing is just protection 5. That's a vanilla enchant, as you probably may know. It just gives you more defense, which means you can take a couple more hits, and it's pretty useful. It's definitely pretty much the best all-around overall set that you could go for as a beginner. If it's your first week in playing and you don't really know what to do and you kind of want to look at some endgame stuff, look at what to go for, this is a good thing to go for just to get your footing and kind of learn how the game works. Alright guys, so now that we've kind of gone over what makes the set what it is, you know, the different parts of the build, let's head it down into the Obsidian Sanctuary and kind of show this build in action. So, you know, I can just show you guys, you know, we can survive a couple hits from the zombies, not too many, but the main point is that we do one-tap them, and that's the key to this build right here. The fact that we one-tap the zombies means that it's super easy just to kind of run around. If we could find any zombies, there's a runic, but yeah, we could kind of just run around and one-tap them, receive all the XP bonuses. Even runic zombies, they're a bit tougher to take down, but we are able to take them down. You know, get runes for them and all that, and we are able to survive quite a couple hits too from all these zombies and from skeletons. And so even if I were to just, you know, switch to my pickaxe here, mine all these diamonds, this gear set is pretty nice because the lapis armor gives that set bonus, as I mentioned earlier, the plus you know, 50% bonus XP for each, you know, piece of the armor. So you're going to be getting lots of XP just by mining, and if you don't like mining, then you're going to be getting lots of XP just from fighting all the mobs down in the Obsidian Sanctuary. So yeah, that's about it for today. That's about it for this gear set guide. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. Comment down below if you have any other suggestions. You know, if you want me to keep doing Hypixel Skyblock, if you just want me to stick to vanilla Minecraft, completely up to you guys. So comment down below your suggestions. I'd love to hear them. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's about it for today. This is Zen, signing off.